Fuck if I know. God, every fucking time I go on to get on the air, just one thing after another. Got the Bluetooth all set up for the fucking 95-inch. Can't hear a fucking damn thing. No matter how high I turn the TV up. Can't hear shit. What's up, people? Been a minute. Third floor back here in action. Thursday night football. Didn't miss nothing. Buccaneers just can't even move the ball against the Atlanta Falcons, man. Pretty fucking sad, bro. Pretty damn sad when you can't move the ball against the Falcons. Ask the Buffalo Bills. We cannot afford to lose this game. I am telling you right now, we cannot afford to lose this game. We cannot afford to lose this game. Did I mention we cannot afford to lose this game? Okay, now why ain't this working? Not sure, but we'll refresh that. No idea what this is doing. So that's not working. Hey, YouTube's up and working. Uh, let's do this. She's trying to get Rumble running. Probably had the wrong one up. Yeah, we had the wrong one up. We should be rocking and rolling. I have no idea what's going on over here. We are good on YouTube. Get in that live chat. Get it going. It's been a minute. We are welcome back. Welcome back. Bucks Falcons. Big game tonight, fellas. All right. So no matter what you do here, this just doesn't want to do anything. So we're gonna have to refresh this the old-fashioned way. Just turn every fucking thing off and let it reload itself. So there you go. Fucking everything's disconnected. Back to you. Like I said, you ain't missed nothing. Uh, game is just started. Just getting started. Just getting going. Nothing. Literally, the Falcons kicked the ball to the Bucks. They moved the ball a little bit, and eh, bucket. Miss. So anyway, here's what we got. The big news of tonight, the big news is Mike Evans is back. We have Mike Evans back in the house, thank God. Thank God. Still waiting for everything to refresh. Doesn't look like anything wants to work. Okay, so we're just going to call the game. If you can hear me, you can hear me. If you can't, you can't. Here's a handoff let's get everything going. Can you tell I'm just a little bit rusty, guys. Give me a minute, man. Why you all talking shit? If you're just joining, if you're first time here, just found us, like, fucking sub and follow, do all that fucking happy horse shit, please. I would love you for it. Absolutely adore you for it. Just give me a minute to get fucking things going here. Kirk Cousins with a handoff to that's Robinson. He'll get a first down with no resistance. About 5 yards before they made contact to him. The Bucks, the Falcons. So first down, Atlanta having no issues moving the ball at this present moment in time. Please get into the live chat. If I don't get right back to you, it's because I got a fucking problem with everything fucking staying on. All right, that one's giving me no problem. This one over here needs to be refreshed. All right. Oh, yeah. Hey, he's wide open at the 30. Another first down. Gain of 14 for Atlanta. Kirk Cousins looking like, right now, looking like Joe Montana against Tampa Bay, which is not too difficult the last few weeks. Pitts literally ran right across the field with the camera. Not a fucking buck in sight. Not a buck in sight. What is going on over here, man? Why is nothing, zero, nothing, and I mean nothing cooperating right now? This is just painful right now. Please get. Where's my chat? Why is everything blurry? What is fucking going on tonight? It only loaded halfway. 10:50 to go, first quarter, 1st and 10 for the Atlanta Falcons as they are moving down the field from left to right on my screen. Tampa, and my favorite of all time, throwback uniforms. That's what I fell in love with in 1976. That's what I have tattooed on me. Here's Robinson to the outside. They're going to make a tackle, but it's going to be after about 4 yards. That's Hall on a tackle. Falcons are 4-9. I think I put 3-9. They should be 4-9. I think. I have to see. No, I got them right. 4-9. YouTube is frozen up on me, so if you were into the YouTube and you are now chatting, I have no idea. Because for whatever reason, YouTube will not stay running. It's just, I have no idea what's going on over here. Robinson's open on the sideline. Another first down. 9:50. We got a, hold on. We have okay. It was against Atlanta, so no foul. We'll pick it up. No foul. We'll throw the flag because there's a penalty. We'll discuss it and go, ah, get out of here, man. No fucking, get the fuck out of here, penalty. What the fuck? I've had enough of this. This is just fucking stupid right now. Absolutely just stupid right now. Second down. 2nd and 7, so it's 2nd and long. We're going under 9 minutes to go in the first quarter. Takes it to the outside, breaks loose. He's going to be short, maybe 2 yards short. So give him a gain of 5 probably on that one. So it'll be 3rd and short. Big third down here for Tampa if they would like to maybe do something. Might be a very good idea right now to do something. I would highly suggest it if you want to do something on defense. A good idea. Stop the offense. They're on the Tampa side of the 50. There's flags all over. I think we're going to get a false start on Atlanta. Look like the guard on the outside. That's 71, of course. The right tackle. What did I say, guard? So back them up. They'll make it a 3rd and long now. So a 3rd and long after a decent gain. See who moved first this time. Another flag. So they're going to be discussing this one, I guess, for about an hour. It's obviously on number 70. So back them up. It'll be third and a long, long way to go now. So a 3rd and 2 turns into a. We're going to get. They're going to give him a delay of game. Oh wow, man, that's a weird call right there. Clock is going at 7:30. Let's see if I can see what happened here. 70 jumped, but they're giving a delay of game, which I'm not sure. So from a 3rd and 2, we are now at a 3rd and 12. We are under 7:15 to go in the first quarter. Pass it, good defense there. Well short of the first down. Sills with the catch. I am just shutting everything down because nothing is fucking working here. I can't get YouTube to last more than 4 seconds. So if you were on YouTube and you were in the chat, I appreciate you. I'll get back to you as soon as I fucking can. Yeah, nothing. Yeah, these are fucking shut down. These are just not fucking working. Regardless, I have no idea what's going on, ladies and gentlemen. I apologize 100 times. It's very difficult to work the show if I don't have a monitor on with the show on in the background so I can see the chat. And right now, no matter what, I can't get to the chat. So we're gonna try one more crazy thing, something I don't want to do. So let's do this. Enjoy a quick NFL moment. Be right back, guys.
He's so big. He's so fast. He's so intimidating. He's the tone setter for the Seattle defense.
First down, Carolina. Now down by 7. Going to set up a screen to Williams. And Cam Chancellor comes in like a missile and hits him for no gain. Blitz coming. They're going to sling it to Williams on the screen. Cam Chancellor, what a play and a short gain. A draw to Tolbert. And Tolbert for the big hit. He's going to come up shy of the first down. Cam, 35-yarder. Up and good. But hang on.
I'll go through him.
He did. He gets back there and he blocks it. It's wide. Did he get a piece of it? Unbelievable.
Defense number 31. 5-yard penalty. 4th down.
Cam Chancellor again over the top.
Second and 4. Again time. Near side, intercepted! It's intercepted by Chancellor! Touchdown! 89 yards!
All right, we're back. Perfect timing there. Perfect timing. Everything is not working here. So these monitors are just spinning away in buffering land. They refuse to work. So backup monitor Man, they're booing the fuck out of the Tampa right now. I don't think I heard that. I don't think I ever heard it that loud in Booville. 2nd and 10. And they were looking for a flag, so the booing is. I got it now. I just heard booing. I'm like, what the fuck are they booing, man? That's Bucky Irvin now. There was a scrum to bring him down. He was scrumming and still moving. Pile's still moving. They blow the whistle, moving. And Bucky's just kept on going, man. Hand to the face. Hand right to the face. Face plant on the helmet of Baker Mayfield. No call. If that was Mahomes, they probably would have thrown the guy out of the fucking games. 3rd and 3. 3rd and 3. He's back in the pocket. The pocket falls apart, and so does he. So there they go again. Not able to move the ball against the Falcons. It's disgusting. This is going to be a hold. Oh, we got to hold it on the defense. Hold the phone, people. Holding on the defense. Are you serious right now? Pixelmon, I see you out there, man. Hold on, dude. I'm having some major fucking issues right now with this chat and YouTube. All right. I did not mean to delete your message. I'm trying to do something and I don't know. Just hold on, buddy. Appreciate you being here. All right, there we go. All right, hey, Pixelmon, thank you, man. Sorry about that. I'm having just major issues here with Wi-Fi holding and all kinds of other crazy shit. It's been a really stupid, crazy, unprofessional first quarter right now. First night back, and the bugs are everywhere, man. Yeah, frozen screens, can't chat, do this, do that, delete messages by accident. I tried to undelete it, but I guess I can't undelete it. Either way, I think we're golden right now. Thank you, Pixelmon. You are so right, my friend, but you're the one who's supposed to retract your own statement, not me retracting a statement I'm trying to read and still trying to find the chat at the same time. It wasn't pretty, but guess what, Pixelmon? It's about to be a magic moment because there is now 4:20 to go in the first quarter. Irvin with the call, couple yards up the middle. Bucks getting a major break with that penalty call. If it wasn't for a penalty, we'd have nothing. Second and 9. Baker. He finds Evans. He finds Evans for his first catch since he's been back. And that's a gain. First down. Give him, I think, a gain of 12 on that. Evans looking great. Man. If you're really wondering how we lost to the Saints, if you're wondering how we lost to a couple teams, there's your answer. When that guy doesn't have his fucking cleats, his helmet, his shoulder pads on, we ain't worth too much. We're about to go under 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. Going deep, overshoots everybody. I didn't see who was down there. It might have been Shepard. Might have been Shepard on that. Greetings to everybody. Pixelmon. It's not a game without a retracted message. Correct, my friend. I was playing D Scarilla in MLB The Show 25. He owned him. He was trying to steal bases and getting thrown out. What a mark. Good job, buddy. Way to keep that baseball season alive. 2nd and 10. They are at the 38-yard line of the Falcons. Baker back. Plenty of time. Nowhere to go, and then just runs out of time. I don't know how you have that much time. Do not get rid of the ball. Do not find a receiver. 3, just get rid of the fucking ball. That's an absolute, I know it's a coverage sack, but come on, guys, man. 3rd and eternity. Third and 15. And again, it looks like another drive is about to fail. The only way they got down here is by that, let's be honest, by that penalty, the defensive holding right now. Tampa's offense, man. Let's go. Get Evans in the game. He's back for a reason. Baker back. He finds. That's Shepard. Or I'm trying to see who came up with that. Ibuka came up with it. Flag on the play. Illegal contact against the defense. Tampa keep the ball, decline the penalty, move them. 2:09 to go, first quarter. Tampa finally moving it, getting some offense going. But drawing 3rd and 9s, 3rd and 15s, 3rd and 12s. Not against Atlanta at home. It's bad enough you lost against the Saints last week. You lost against the Saints at home. What the fuck are you doing losing to the Saints at home? Carolina twice, Miami, and the Saints again. 1st and 10, just outside the 20. Baker back. He's got time. Pull it over the middle. And that's. Let's see if we got a touchdown or not. Everybody's talking. That's McMillan, and now they discuss it a little bit more and say, touchdown! Tampa, Yankee Kyle, perfect timing. Touchdown City for the Bucks. 9 plays, 83 yards, 4 minutes and 46 seconds. Finally get to see Tampa do something. McMillan, when he caught the ball and spun, his back was to the goal line. His ass hits. Off his feet, his ass hits. His elbow is at the goal line, which is tucking the ball. Right now, touchdown on the field. They're going to need something to overturn it. First replay showed it might have been a little shy of the goal line. The first shot I seen of it, it looked a tad short because I think his ass burned him. Right now, there's a 6 on the board. We'll find out. 1:36 to go in the first. Bucks in the end zone, 6-0. At the moment, they're going to review this. Again, here we go. This is, why do we have to go to a commercial break? This is a reviewable play. It's right there in front of you. No controversial booze. Look at it. Let's go. No, we got to fucking make money because we are the NFL and our pussies are this fucking big and round, and it takes big fucking amounts of cock money to fill our pussy of money. This is fucking ridiculous. Good evening, Yankee Kyle. You got here just in time. Fucking touchdowns called back, fucking foul move, fucking can't keep a fucking screen running. Getting ready to come on, all fucking set. Bluetooth, I can't hear. I'm like, what? I turn the TV up. I can't hear. Turn the TV up. Can't hear. Try to adjust the fucking Bluetooth things. Ba-boom. They disconnect. Can't reconnect. Can't get the volume to work on the TV. batting a mother thousand. However, we got two very cool Angus clips coming up at the 2-minute warning. We got an insane halftime coming up for you, so please stay tuned, guys. Yeah, I'm a little rusty getting back into it. I owe you an opening yet. We'll do the opening on the next break probably. Let's see what else we got going here. There we go. You know what else I forgot to do? I forgot to do this. I knew I forgot to do something, but I can do this and talk to you guys at the same time, so I'm pretty sure. So how is everybody, man? I am so happy everybody showed up tonight for our first night back. In 2 weeks, we had an operation. We recovered from that. We're still doing about. He is short. He is short of the goal line. Wrist and elbow really sore the last couple days. Not sure what that's all about. Other than that, we could be better. There we go, pal. In and out and over Evans. I'm gonna be honest with you, Evans really didn't have much of a shot to catch that. It just wasn't happening right there. So 2nd and goal, and we got Villa in the backfield on the 2nd and goal. They'll fake the handoff to him. They'll give it to, I believe that's Bucky Irvin. No, that's Sean Tucker with the touchdown. That's number 6 for Tucker, who disappeared Sunday against the Saints for some fucking reason. 11 plays, 83 yards, 4 minutes, 44 seconds. That's your drive. 6-0 at the present moment. Yankee Kyle, I'm glad you're good, brother. Glad you're good, my man. Big pile of humanity laying out on that goal line right there. And Villa leading the way. That would look like a fucking Volkswagen going up the middle. Here's McLaughlin. 1:38 to go in the first. Extra point is up. It is good. It is 7-0 Tampa. They're going for another commercial. Which you gotta love all these fucking commercials, right? You just gotta love all these fucking commercials. So basically what they did is they scored, so we'll come back, we'll have the kickoff. They'll probably carry the kickoff. I don't think they'll go to a break after the kickoff. Right now they got double screen there, 1:38 to go first quarter, 7-0 Bucks. We are in throwback Thursday mode. The creamsicle orange and red, my favorite of all of the Tampa Bay logos, uniforms, helmets. That's what I fell in love with. That's what made me a fan. Now Atlanta, they too are in their throwbacks. They're red helmets, red jerseys. I mean, black jerseys with the red helmets. That's as far as they went, is the red helmets. Check the pants out. The pants look like they are 70s style too. Atlanta, get another look at it. So Tucker, who disappeared from the offense on Sunday, which is fucking bizarre. I still don't understand how they lost to the Saints at home. Looks like a beautiful night in Tampa. The Buccaneer ship all lit up in Christmas lights. McLaughlin hits this one, skies it. It's going to be, maybe 3 yards. He'll kneel it. Here they come out to the 35. Come the Atlanta Falcons. Yeah, Yankee Kyle, I hear you, man. Cashman, he needs to do a lot of things, man. One thing would be to, like you said, figuratively wake up, get something going. Cousins with play action, plenty of time, flip over the middle, got his man on the run, and he'll duck. I didn't see who that is for Atlanta, number 8. But either way, it's a gain of 22 on what looks like the laziest fucking defense I've seen. Just like walking to the quarterback, not even trying to get him. And this is Pitts Sr. He actually hits the deck before even getting touched. He just gives himself up. I mean, I don't know what I'm watching here. But now they're at the 39 of Tampa that quickly. So kickoff, one play. We're in Tampa territory at the 39. This is Robinson to the outside. Almost missed tackle there. Gets him by the ankle. He falls forward for about 3. Here's some laundry on the field. So that'll back them up. That'll help Tampa. So they'll go back to the Tampa 49-yard line. So now we have a 1st and 20. You gotta love a first. You gotta love a 1st and 20 with 35 and counting to first quarter. They are right dead on the 49 of Tampa. Shotgun, handoff, Robinson, 50, 45, 46, up to the 41. Takes a huge chunk out of that 20 to make it a 2nd down a little bit more manageable. And that's going to take us to the end of the first quarter. We're going to the second quarter. Tampa, 7. Atlanta, nothing. So we'll take a break for the Thursday night football, and like I said, I owe you an opening. So this was going to be the opening of tonight's broadcast, but due to technical difficulties, didn't get a chance to give it to you. So here it is now. Enjoy what was supposed to be the opening of tonight's show.
In Cleveland, they had to scrape the tarpaulin off the field before the Browns met the Oilers, a team that more resembled bank robbers than football players. The intolerable conditions turned the field into a skating rink where sharp cuts were impossible. Both teams played out this comic opera where mistakes were the rule, not the exception, and extra points were as brutal as a punch in the kisser. Where larger men feared to tread, the Oilers' Billy Johnson, number 84, proved to be Hans Brinker in white skates. And his 72-yard punt return in the third quarter broke the ice and the back of the Cleveland Browns. The Browns' only bright spot in the 19-15 defeat came on a touchdown pass from Terry Luck to Gary Parris. But it was little solace to a team that just 6 weeks ago was number 1 in the AFC Central and seemingly on the way to the playoffs.
Boom, little Billy White Shoes Johnson, man. Come on, that was the greatest days of the NFL, man. And a little Brian Sipe action too for the Browns, man. But Billy White Shoes Johnson, how can you? What an ultimate character of the game. He brought us the touchdown celebration. If it wasn't for Billy White Shoes Johnson, there'd be none of this celebrating in the end zone. So we're going to start the second quarter. Start the second quarter here. Rams Seahawks next Thursday night. We're concentrating right here. Cousins is back. Hits his open receiver. Missed tackle. They had him in the back line. Third down, still a long way to go. But the fact is, you had him in the backfield for a loss, and you can't even complete the task. It's wide open field, man. There's only you and him. Look, you and him slip my ass. Fucking come on. You fucking drunk? Third and 5. Big stop needed here. I'm sorry. Here comes pressure over the middle. Got his man. First down and a bonus 8. You can't stop him. That's Saul's the 5th or something. Sills the 5th with the catch. Not a very big tight end, but didn't have to be right there. And look who's in town. It's John the Beagle Dad. What's up, John the Beagle Dad? How are you feeling, my brother? How is everything down there in unsunny Florida, my friend? So here comes another penalty. This is 5 yards against Atlanta for a false start. Back them up 5. 13:58 to go in the second, in the half. So we're at first and 15 now. If it wasn't for penalties, right now they're at the Tampa 29. There's a handoff to Robinson on the outside. Missed tackle again in the backfield. He'll squirt ahead for, say about 5. And it's laundry day in the NFL. Not too bad, but tired. I hear you, brother. We're all tired, my friend. As long as you're feeling pretty good. Appreciate you, John, the Beagle Dad, stopping in. I don't know what the... Whoops. Sorry, guys. I thought I took that down. Sorry, I thought I took it down. I don't know what the penalty was. All I know is it's first and 10. It was against the defense. Again, pump fake. They got a hand on him, and he throws it into the dirt incomplete. They had him in the backfield for the sack, but he got out of the grasp. It was David who had a piece of him and then lost a piece of him. 13:04 to go in the second quarter to half. 7-0 Tampa on top of the Falcons. This is a major, major, major game for the Bucs. Division win, conference win, and a win. And still 2 games against Carolina coming up. 2nd and 10. Cousins is back. Again, he unleashes, and he's looking like freaking Norm Van Brocklin tonight. Just hitting his guys at will. That's short of the first down. So it'll be 3rd and... I think a 3rd short here. I'm not sure. Fucking penalties and all this other stuff is... Yeah, 3rd and 4. So it'll be 3rd short. So, again, I'll say it. Last time was to no avail. Another big 3rd down for the Tampa Bay defense. They are snapping this ball at the 13-yard line. Cousins, plenty of time. I misfired there. Somebody didn't do something. Cousins threw it to nobody in the corner. 4th and 4. And somebody could have fucking picked that off. That's 7 going the other way. There's nobody there. Nobody but Tampa guys there. It's like throwing into a triangle at Tampa at the sideline. 12-19. So here comes the 31-yarder. This is up, and it's going to sneak in there. Maybe a ball's width to the left post, but it gets in there. 7-3, 12-16. And guess what? So take the field goal off the board, put the offense back on the field. Tampa Bay penalty on a field goal attempt. If that's what they called, that is not a fucking penalty. If that's a penalty, no, that shit ain't gonna float. That is not by any means of the imagination. I don't care what you fucking say right there. That is not a fucking offsides defense. That's fucking bullshit right there. That's bullshit. Take the 3 off. Give them the ball at the fucking, where are they at now? The 8 line. Just go in the fucking end zone. Get this over with. There you go. Wide open. I mean, wide open. Right to Pickett, to Pitts Sr. Touchdown. There you go, NFL. You got your fucking tie at halftime. That was fucking absolutely disgusting. 9 plays, 65 yards, 4 minutes, 27 seconds. I'm not trying to be impartial or nothing right now. If that was the fucking offsides that they just called on that fucking field goal attempt, that's bullshit. That's bullshit. That's absolute fucking nonsense. That is no way is that a fucking none. Not even close to a fucking penalty. NFL shoved that one up your fucking fixed ass. Because that right there, that's a fix. That's a fucking fix. That is fucking scripted right there. That is the biggest fucking ripoff I've fucking seen since the fucking Jarvis call. I'm fucking done. I need a fucking break. That is fucking... Fuck that.
The NFL's most notable nowhere man was John McKay, coach of the infamous Tampa Bay Buccaneers, losers of 26 consecutive games. But in the Superdome against the horrified New Orleans Saints, the inevitable finally happened. The Bucs intercepted 3 Saint passes for TDs, including one in the New Orleans end zone by number 72, Greg Johnson. And Tampa Bay tasted the fruits of victory for the first time in its history. Was it so unusual that the boys had no idea how to act? When something is so long awaited, it deserves to be celebrated right. Not once, but several times. So the Bucs followed the NFL's longest losing streak with history's most complex post-touchdown ceremony. It was all great fun, and who's to say it won't happen again at least once, sometime in the next 26 games.
I lived with a lot of horseshit in my life in sports calls, but that was fucking disgusting. See, Texas Hockey Cards, how are you, my friend? Hey, Texas Hockey Cards, before I forget, Bella Bacon means beautiful pig, by the way. Bella Bacon means beautiful pig, translated in Italian, just so you know, Nebraska. That offsides call, and you put that together with that fucking Raider call, with the field goal on, you could put something to fucking together. Because how do you call that fucking offsides defense? He jumped. His helmet did not clear the guy next to him. Plus, he got back and set before the ball was even set. Before it was snapped, which he doesn't even have to fucking do. That was just like they handed fucking Atlanta every fucking opportunity with a flag. They couldn't get in the fucking end zone without a fucking flag. And it's fucking bullshit, man. Dudes, I'm looking for a fucking division championship and a fucking playoff team. I'm looking for the Bucks to get on track and shit like that. Shit like that don't fucking help, man. Doesn't fucking help one iota. God, man, that fucking pisses me off. Sorry, guys. I try to be a little bit impartial, but that's fucking horseshit right there. How the hell you tell me that's fucking encroachment defense? Fuck that. Texas Hockey Cards asked for that thumbs up. Please, guys, there are a ton of you watching. Please hit the like wherever you're watching. Here comes Baker at the 20. 1st and 10, 12-11 to go in the half. Handoff. I believe that's Irvin. Bucky Irvin up for about 8. I'll give him 8. They'll probably give him 7. They'll give him 9. Okay, they agree with me. Give him 9. I said 8. They give him 9. I'll take it. For all you historians out there, this is the 65th meeting between Atlanta and Tampa Bay, and they are tied at 32 apiece. Baker is going to go down. He goes down again and gets a late hit. Guy comes in, hits him, whistles, hit him. He never went down, and guess what? Holding defense. Hey, guys, Atlanta doesn't have the ball. Stop throwing flags. They had no choice but to call it on Atlanta. He got a hold of Godwin. I mean, not Godwin. I'm sorry. I missed who it was. I missed who it was because he tackled him. 1st and 10. 9 first downs for the Bucks, 8 for the Falcons. All right, Texas Hockey Cards. I'm here, man. We'd be waiting. Tucker to the outside, gets a huge chunk back. Got about 10 back on that. Shoved out of bounds, maybe 4.5 shy of the first down. Second and 4. Irvin just gets mauled. Probably a loss there. Oh, my God. Baker, 3rd and 8. Pump fake, comes up, gets out of it, still got the ball, still pump fake, throws downfield, misses a guy. Evans is like, what the hell, dude? He grabbed his jersey before the ball got there. Are you fucking serious? Oh, another flag on a play. Ineligible man downfield on a pass play. Ugh. 9:44, and there are the Bluebirds. I mean, I still don't know how there's no defensive holding, penalties offset, because he grabs Evans. He took his fucking towel right out of his fucking waist. Punch this one out, gets the ball back to about the. See where the ball is when we get there. Fucking unbelievable. The Tampa offense is just stagnant. You move the ball and then bam, flag, bam, nothing, bam, flag, bam, punt. God. I'd say enough already, man. When are these guys going to decide to play some football this year? Wherever you're watching from, Rumble, X, YouTube, please hit the like, hit the follow, hit the sub. We need 18 for 100 on YouTube. We need 37 on a Rumble for 100. So I would appreciate it if it's your first time in. A lot of you watching. I can see the number, man. Please hit the like. Hit that sub, man. Let's make a move tonight. Let's go. Third Floor is back in action after a operation on my elbow, my wrist. Got a tooth that needs to come out. Things are going crazy here in Living Land. A lot going on, man. But we are here because we want to be here. This is the only thing that keeps us fucking sane, pretty much. So help keep us sane, and like and follow and sub and all that other fun stuff, because we're right here for you every time. We love being here for you. Hope you enjoy it. The play-by-play, we bring it to you like nobody else. Nobody else brings you play-by-play like the Third Floor does.
Shazam!
So after this, they got Carolina, Miami, Carolina. You got to play football, and now you can't fuck around. You got to run the table. Oh, here goes Robinson right up the middle. Missed tackles everywhere. There's 20, there's 25, 30 yards. 30 fucking yards. And another penalty flag. Jesus. Holding on the offense. Bring it back. 30. Minus 10. 40-yard difference.
Shazam!
D Scarella in the house. What is up, D Scarella? Guess what? Guess what? Guess what? False start on Pitts. Oh. These refs tonight are just, I don't know, maybe their flags are fucking itching her crotches or something. But the flag is on almost every fucking play. Most of them legit. The offside that led to the touchdown for the Falcons is absolute horseshit. D-Skrilla, to answer your question, I don't know enough about him, to be honest with you. Here's Robinson. He'll get a huge, massive chunk back, and the Bucks will lift him and take him to the ground. Look like the NWO taking out Ric Flair on a Monday Night Nitro there. Look at this again. He breaks up. It was a 1st and 16. He gets about 14 of it. And look at that tackle right there. Here they come. Ba-boom. He's off the ground and whammo. To the ground. 2nd and 3. So he gets 13 on a 1st and 16. Pretty damn fucking good defense there. Here he comes again. Robinson. They had him in the backfield. He looked at him. Instead of tackling him, he looked at him. Literally. Watch the replay. What's your vector, Victor? First and 10 from their own 41. Here comes, they go in again, in and out of the grasp. Throws this one into the dirt by the logo on the center field, on the center of the field there. Again, pressure is on. He gets it out. He's going deep. He's got his receiver who one-hands it. And they're going to... No good. They're talking. No. Incomplete. A one-handed spinning pirouette catch. Beautiful catch on the sideline. We'll take another look at it. He spins, catches it, 1 foot, not even close. So what's your vector, Victor?
You ever been in a cockpit before?
No, sir, I've never been up in a plane before.
You ever seen a grown man naked?
I don't know enough about Sharon Moore, to be honest with you. D-Skrilla, I don't even know who the fuck he is, to be honest with you. I never heard of the guy. What do you think? Do you think he'd make a fit for the Bucks? Look, I love Todd Bowles as a defensive coordinator. I'll take him for the rest of my lifetime. As a head coach, I can't stand him as a head coach. I can't stand our offensive coordinator. They don't know what the fuck they're doing. The play calls are stupid. You can't lose to the Saints at home when you're heading to the playoffs. And you got 2 left against Carolina, who just came out of fucking out of a cannon, man. 3rd and 10, flag on the play. Flag on the play. It was before the snap. Surely you can't be serious. This woman needs a hospital. What's that? What is it? This woman needs to be in a hospital. Or what's that? A hospital? It's a place where they put patients. Back again. Gets the pass off. He's going to be short. Pitts gets it and gets a massive chunk of it back. Leads towards midfield. It's 4th down. It's 4th down and 4. And the offense is staying on the field, but so is a Buccaneer. Here comes the training crew right at midfield. Looks like a hip. He's pointing towards his hip, grabbing it. Man, I love that fucking sweatshirt. I want that fucking hoodie so bad. That is Zion McCollum. They could ill afford to lose him right now. 4th and 4. He got up under his own power. Man, look at those. Oh, man, I want that. Oh, God, man. Oh, man, I love that. God, I just love that fucking logo to death, man. No matter where that logo is on, man, it just looks perfect. Especially with the orange, bro. So they're going to go for this on 4th and 4. So a massive, massive down here. Nope, they're going to go. Now they're going to punt. Oh, you talking about the guy that got arrested for the black guy for dating the fucking white intern? Come on, dude. Get out of here. I love you, D. Scarilla. You're funny, dude. I didn't even put 2 and 2 together. Is that the guy's name? Fair catch. It goes into the end zone, so it'll come out to the 20 for the Bucks. 6:29 to go in a half. D. Scarilla pulling out fucking Steve Wilkos show candidates for head coaching of my Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Thank you. Appreciate that, D. Scarilla. Welcome, man. D. Scarilla, you been on any great adventures lately? You've done anything exciting lately? Oh my God. I'm having so much fun in a fucking 7-7 game when it should be like fucking 35 to nothing. What do we got? We got anything exciting going on? We got the Angus clip coming up. Do we have the Angus clip? Do we have the Angus clip? And we gotta get the Angus clip. We don't have the Angus clip? We have the Angus clip, but we made a bulletin for it, man, because we're cool. We do a lot of stuff that most people don't. I hope Angus gets here before his clip is up. Before it's time for his clip. I hate for the guy to miss his own clip. Either way, man, I got 2 of my favorite chatters of all time. And I don't mean that just because they're in my chat and they're part of my community, but these guys are crazy. And I really, really, really appreciate D. Scarilla and the Pixelmon more than they can imagine. I really do appreciate you guys. You guys are awesome. You guys are here every time. Even if you come in, you fuck around and then just disappear, man, it still means the world to me that you took a couple minutes out of your day, out of anything you could be doing, to stop in here and say hello to this fucking idiot. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. I try to entertain you and keep you the best I can, add as much nostalgia into what I can. Clips, I hope you enjoy the clips from the times that past. A lot of you guys are a lot younger than I am and don't really remember or really get a chance to see or appreciate the players of these past. So I try to bring them back to life here for you with 2-minute clips, halftime clips, NFL moment clips, and every now and then I throw in a great Tampa Bay moment like I did before there. I showed you their first win against the Saints. Oh, there's a nice pass. Just 2nd and 10. Kind of hard to catch the ball when he throws it in the dirt. These girl, no. You know, teams. You know, we're teams that take guys like that. Maybe he should go to like Tulane. He'll never get a job in the NFL now, brother. He'll never get a sniff of the NFL now. Pass it flat. That's Godwin. He'll get up for about maybe, I want to say 5 and be polite. So let's see. 3rd and Tony Dungy in the house. Look at Tony Dungy, man. I love Tony Dungy. I love me some Tony Dungy, boy. 3rd and 6. Baker. Got his man. That's Evans. Man, Evans is something super special.
Shazam!
You ain't kidding. Look at this catch and pass. Not as much as the pass. The pass is a little bit off, but watch Evans. Look at this. Wham! Look at those hands, man. That stride gets 3 feet in. He is back. Let's try to keep him healthy, though, Baker. Let's try not to get him killed. 1st and 10. We're about 5:10 to go before the half. Snapping this ball at their own 36. This is out to the 41. Breaking tackle. There's the first down. Ipuka with the catch and the first down. Move the sticks. Let's keep going. We need a drive. We need to score here. We need to double dip here. Because we do not get the ball in the second half. So we need to score here. And usually when that's the scenario, you want 7, not 3, especially when it's tied 7-7. 4:30 to go in the half. They are at their own 40, call it the 48. Baker back over the middle. Got his man again. And that's McMillan again, who is super psyched. Gets up, ranting and raving. Calm down, buddy, before they throw a flag. Big play, big pass. Look at the replay here. Man goes in motion. Play action to Bucky. Off, and then everything goes to Baker's right. He is still running with his back turned when the ball is released and turns right into the pass. That's a strong rookie right there. So now they're at the 33 of Atlanta. Here comes. That's Irvin. He gets spun around after a gain of 1.5. Pixelmon, the Yankees are going to sign somebody. I'll give you my thought right after this play. 2nd and 9. Big 2nd and 9 here. Got to keep it moving. I do not want 3. We need 7. We are under 3 to go in the half. 7-7. Baker back to the sideline. Hits Evans. Evans is turned upside down. In and out of his hands. Can't make the catch. Big hit on Evans. 3rd and 9. This is just strictly my guess here, Pixelmon. I think they're going to sign Tahis Jr. I just think the contract is so complicated that it's taking a little bit of time to work out. With that being said, I think Tahis Jr. is the sign. The trade will probably include Jazz, and I look for them to sign Polanco, who's also a free agent from San Diego. So I'm expecting the Yankees to do something big. It's just a matter of time. It is a very, very complicated contract. Al Michaels now is describing how much he loves the throwback uniforms, which I do. You can't get enough of them, man. Evans is a little bit fit to be tied on the sideline right now after that hit. I don't think he appreciated it. I think more on Baker's end than the defenders. The Bucks took a timeout, 2:54 to go, 3rd and 9 at the 32. Baker back. Can't find anything. In and out of problem. In and out. Up and down. Back and forth. Up and down. Stiff arm. Boom. He falls forward for 2 yards. To me, we're in embarrassment mode right now, to be honest with you. I got to be honest with you. Right now, Tampa is in embarrassment mode because this is fucking horrible, man. 49-yard field goal attempt by McLaughlin. Kick is up, and it is good. So 4 ticks before the Angus clip. 10 Bucks, 7 Atlanta. 2:04 to go in the half. 4 seconds to go before the Angus clip. Please stay tuned for that. We got a great halftime, guys. Halftime is off the hook tonight, guys. Seriously. I picked a very, very special clip for halftime. So stick around for halftime as well. Never disappointing anybody here on the 3rd floor. The only way to describe the Tampa offense.
Oh, the humanity.
Or basically, it's like it's like, hey, Bowles is looking around to his to his other coaches, is like, where the hell is the offensive coordinator?
He's dead, Jim.
That explains it. Kicks this one way out of the end zone. Absolutely picks them on. I think that's what they're doing. I don't think that's why you're hearing anything about Tucker. You're not hearing anything about Bellinger. They got to see how much it's going to cost to get Tatis. Now, it's a good possibility that the money might be a little too much, but if they get San Diego to take a chunk, you're in business. 1st and 10, into the flat, out to Robinson. He gets out of the backfield, gets hugged. Again, they just can't bring the guy to the ground until he gets the first down. So he goes ahead for 10, 1:57 to go in the half. It's the 2-minute warning.
State. So they're going to use a timeout to talk it over and to get some rest.
Play R.C. Owens with him here a couple of times, once to Harper and once to Irvin in the end zone.
Go through film studies for this situation. What do? You got 2 plays left and the ball's on your opponent's 6-yard line and the game is in the balance. Novacek, is he in? No, he didn't get in. Clock is running. The Cleveland Browns have won. Storied history of the Cleveland Browns, but in modern history, this is huge. Their first 10-win season in 8 years since Schottenheimer was coach. They come to the Super Bowl champions home, and they stop them on the 1-yard line on the final play of the game.
Aikman looks away. It's going to be coming right at you. Johnson releases underneath. Here comes. Now watch his feet. Again, slips out from underneath him. It's happened all day long.
Eric Turner, the all. His young defensive coordinator, Nick Saban, on his way to Michigan State. You can play the Cleveland Browns fight song now. The Cleveland Browns, who haven't allowed more than 2 touchdowns in 7 straight games, do it again, and they beat Dallas.
How about that, man? Hope you enjoyed that 2-minute clip. You talk about stroke. Did you see the coaches? All right. Just look at the coaches involved in that. Belichick and Nick Saban on his way to Michigan State. What do you think, people? The NFL history and the NFL history. The NFL history and the NFL history. The NFL history of the NFL coaches' trees is a show on its own. And someday I'm going to tackle one coach and just see how many fucking other coaches I can get out of it. Second and inches. And they are at the 45. No problem for Robinson. He just gets the ball, skips ahead for about 4 yards, just shy of the 50. D. Scarella, thank you, man. Appreciate that. Yeah, I just don't want to saturate my play-by-play of NFL football with overbearing baseball talk. So that's why I don't mind the questions. I'll answer them. I'll get in there. I just ask you guys to be patient. Wide open. And that's Pitts down the field. He leaps in the air, and he's taken down in what looks like a 3D from days of old WWF. But massive gain there. 115 and ticking. And the Falcons are moving. They are in Tampa Bay territory after the huge gain. I'm going to mark that ball probably about the 16, 17-yard line of Tampa. So Tampa doing an excellent job on defense tonight. Outstanding job on defense. Yeah, they're probably marked that at the 16. 1st and 10, 50 and counting. And they give it to him at the 17. What's a yard here? Kirk Cousins absolutely looking like Joe Montana tonight. Wide open, not even near him. 3 plays, they take the lead. Kyle Pitts is having this looks like Jerry Rice and Joe Montana on the Atlanta Falcons right now. These two cannot miss. They can't get to Cousins. When they do, he gets out and still throws it down the fucking field. Kirk Cousins is only, 105 years old? You have to cut him in half and count the rings? And look at this guy. How much wide open can you get? I don't know what David's doing. He's like 10 yards off the play. No coverage on this guy coming to that point. Who is that? Zenon. I don't know where he was. I mean, this is disgusting. 14-10. And they get the ball. Again, I go right back to questioning my offensive coordinator and these fucking plays that they've been calling. Not only today, man. Sunday was disgusting. Against the Bills was disgusting. This offensive coordinator is just he's got to go, man. Got to go. This isn't even offense, man. Baker's basically just running back there trying to find first of all, he's just running back there trying to find a spot where he could stand for a second to look to see if there's anybody open. He's been on a run all night long. So Atlanta, I'll give Atlanta props. They're playing a good game. They are outplaying the Buccaneers 1,000-1, regardless of all the fucking flags. Just flag. We haven't had a flag in a few minutes. So wait for the flag, and let's see where that goes. Right now, Tampa's got 2 timeouts, 38 seconds, and they're trailing by 4, going into halftime, and Atlanta gets the ball to start the third quarter. And you haven't been able to stop Atlanta from going up and down the field. I'm fucking shocked it's 14-7. I mean, 14-10. I'm shocked it's 14-10. This game should be like right now, realistically, maybe 35-24. You could put whoever you want winning. You could put Atlanta 35-24. You could put Tampa Bay 35-24. This is my 4th fucking Buck game to call, and I am 1-2. Can't pull a win off, calling my guys, which is rare that they're even on prime time. Oh, yes, D Skrilla. Yes, man. What do you see? Look, you think the 90s was stiff and the 90s was cool. I get it. I tried to show some clips from the 80s and shit, 70s and stuff. But what I got coming up at halftime, hold on. Halftime is 6 minutes and 9 seconds tonight, okay? If you guys enjoy that and just appreciate what was that you never got to see, and I bring it to you, what I'm going to bring at halftime is super cool. Here's a squib kick picked up at the 10. He's out to the 20, 25, 26, 27. 33 seconds to go. Two timeouts. Atlanta has all three of theirs, of course. I have no idea what Tampa's going to come out here and try to do with 2 timeouts and 33 seconds, trailing 14-10 to Kirk Cousins and the Atlanta Falcons. Really? You realize the Jets beat these guys, right? Did anybody tell Tampa Bay, hey, the Atlanta Falcons beat the Jets? Again, snap the ball, running around the backfield, trying to look for a spot to throw, throws it, deflected straight up in the air, almost intercepted, almost 21-10 at halftime. Aruka, Lockport in the house. Holy shit, where did Lockport come from? Everything was special back then, Pixelmon. Everything was special. Life was easy, bro. Life was struggle, but not nothing to the level of where we're at today. And here's something we haven't seen in a minute. A flag. 21 seconds on the incompletion, 3rd and 10. So they've moved the ball nowhere since they got the ball after the Atlanta scored. Personal foul, 15 yards, face mask on the defense. 21 seconds, 2 timeouts. Let's see where they got the ball now. They had it. Grabbed the face mask of Godwin. 3rd and 10, wasted. 1st and 10, 21 seconds to go. 2 timeouts, Tampa, trailing 14-10. 10 penalties, 70 yards for Atlanta. 2 penalties, 10 yards for the Bucks. But the 2 for 10 cost them 7. Mayfield, downfield, wide open. Get out of bounds is Evans. Mike Evans with a massive catch. They are going after Watts to turn him off like a light bulb. We're going to watch this again. Tez Johnson comes in motion. Baker looking right, and then comes across. Bryant, the guy number 37 who they're picking on, fell down. That's why Evans was wide open. He slid on his ass and got out of bounds to stop the clock with 13 seconds. They are snapping this one at the 26-yard line of Atlanta. Baker back. He's in trouble again. He's going to get sacked. He's going to get sacked. What's up, Lockport? How are you, buddy? What's up, Lockport? How are you, my friend? Second timeout, 2nd down, 6 seconds. He takes a fucking sack and loses 100 fucking yards. Are you? Mayfield is 9 for 18, 50%, 145 yards, 7 rushes, 25 yards for Bucky Irvin. I think it's 2nd and 18. They're going to put a second back on the clock. So they got 1 timeout left. They are, let's see, they were at the 26-yard line, right? They were at the 26. They are now at the 34. Here's another whistle. Timeout Atlanta.
Exchange of timeouts. Lockport, what's going on, buddy? Bills are in trouble, man. Bills are and the Bucks are fucking unbelievable. Unfucking believable, our teams. But you guys, the Bills, at least you're pretty much, you're a little more secure for the playoffs than I am right now. Kinda. But at least you ain't going to worry about Kansas City this year if you make the playoffs, Lockport. You ain't going to worry about Kansas City, my friend. And I told you that in the very beginning of the year. Unfortunately, you're giving up Kansas City, but man, you are getting a Denver team that is for real. People are talking about the Rams in the NFC. I'm saying look out for them Seattle Seahawks, my friend. 2nd and 18, 7 seconds to go in the half. 14-10, Atlanta on top. Baker back in the shotgun. Looks. Can't fly. Just. Jesus. Can you explain to me what was the play there? What was the play call there that just never developed that quickly? In 4 seconds, he had to jam it into the ground 2 feet in front of him. What was the play call? What could possibly have been the play call that he went back and in 4 seconds had to just dump the ball? Where's he at now? 52 yards for McLaughlin. Kick is up. Is down the middle and good. So Bucks do themselves a favor. They get a touchdown minus the field goal. I mean, extra point. Climb back in. No. But, hey, big field goal there for the Bucks. 14-13 at halftime. Falcons received the second half kickoff. Like I said, that's why I am not happy about that. Wanted 7 there. We needed points, so we'll take the 3, of course. You're not going to take nothing there. But Buck come on back. This game is a lot tighter than it should be. And for the most part, yeah, it's been a really good game so far. It's been a really good game. I am not taking anything away from Atlanta and the way they're playing. Their defense is playing pretty decent, but the offense of Tampa Bay is stale. They can't get out of their own fucking way, man. They really can't. But the defense is playing good enough to keep them in it. So 14-13 at half after the 52-yard field goal by McLaughlin leads us to halftime. Guys, enjoy halftime. I'll be back in a few with the third quarter and some more talking, some more rapping, some more Discarilla and Pickelselman, a little bit more Lockport. Who might be picking between Denver and Green Bay this weekend? Tell you right after halftime, Discarilla. Right now, halftime.
Packers, Dan Devine knew that the Pack would not truly be back until the mighty Vikings were beaten.
Last year was Dan Devine's first as head coach of the Green Bay Packers. His team finished 4-8-2. Last Sunday, he was preparing to deprive the Minnesota Vikings of the NFC Central Division title for the first time in 5 years. Both the Packers and the Vikings' hopes live on defense.
Young Packers understood that more than playoff money was at stake in this game. This was a test of character. Number 83, Clarence Williams, responded with his best performance, dogging the steps of Francis Tarkington, leading the youthful Green Bay defense in their charge to a championship.
But a little too much defense got the Pack in trouble early. An interference call against number 48, Ken Ellis, gave the Vikings life at the Green Bay 22. Stu Voigt on an inside end around, and the Vikings led 7-0. Number 39, Jimmy Hill's protestations went unsatisfied. But the Packers reestablished momentum with a 15-play sequence in the last 3 minutes of the half. 42, John Brockington burst to the Viking 3, but a penalty one play later put the ball on Minnesota's 20. With 16 seconds remaining, Scott Hunter's pass intended for Carroll Dale was intercepted by Paul Krause as the Vikings held on to win the first half 7-0. But beginning the third period, MacArthur Lane cut back 37 yards across a half-frozen chewy gridiron to set up a 29-yard Chester Marcole field goal. But it was the defense that brought the Packers to life. When Bill Brown fumbled after receiving a Fran Tarkenton pass, number 53, Fred Carr, claimed the gift, and 6 plays later, Scott Hunter snuck 1 yard for Green Bay's first touchdown. On the next series, Tarkenton's perfect pass was juggled by John Gilliam and picked off by number 28, Willie Buchanan. Four plays later, number 36, MacArthur Lane, drove 3 yards over Carl Eller, and Green Bay led 17-7. On the next series, Green Bay's candidate for Defensive Rookie of the Year, Willie Buchanan, again intercepted. And 2 fourth-quarter field goals by Chester Marcole gave the Packers a 23-7 victory.
Just as Dan Devine had planned it through the darkest days of 1971, the Packer defense was now very real and very earnest, with perhaps the finest matched set of cornerbacks in pro football. When the Vikings cracked, John Brockington and MacArthur Lane poured through the Purple Gang, eating up huge chunks of yardage on their way to a decisive 23-7 victory.
A large share of victory belonged to John Brockington and number 36, MacArthur Lane. Each shredded the Purple Gang for more than 100 yards, while accounting for 214 yards of ball control rushing offense.
For the first time in 5 years, the Green Bay Packers were divisional champions, and for the man most responsible, for Dan Devine, it was undeniably a crowning moment.
I mean, when you serve the guests the nuts.
Hold it! What the hell is that shit?
Halftime. Hey, welcome back. Hope you enjoyed the halftime presentation here on the third floor as we bring you live play-by-play like nobody else in the business, whether it's football, whether it's baseball, or wrestling. Speaking of wrestling, speaking of Mania, let's just start with Mania. Tomorrow on Mania, 9:30, or go 9 o'clock. I believe it's 9 o'clock tomorrow morning on Mania. An exclusive interview with 10-time Gold Glove winning center fielder Andrew Jones will be interviewed on Mania tomorrow live by Joe and crew. I think Sean and Evan and Niven might be there. So check that out. Also, TJ, Total Turnbuckle Talk, Friday night, 7 o'clock Eastern Time. He wraps up Raw. He wraps up SmackDown. And then Saturday night on Mania Live, yours truly will be along with Joe and a couple other special guests bringing you John Cena's last match on Saturday night's main event. Live play-by-play. Links will be in the description. Do not miss it. Like I said, tomorrow morning, Mania, Andrew Jones interview. Saturday, John Cena's last match. Don't miss it, folks. That's all on Mania. So there you go. That's where, when you can't find me, I'm in Mania chat, or I'm telling you, go over there and subscribe to Mania. You never know when they'll say, hey, Vic, the link's there. Come on up. And I just pop up and go off. I keep a PG over there. Go to it, guys. It's family. It's cool. It's awesome. It's Mania. New York Yankee Mania. Links in the description at Joe. You'll see it there. Go check them out. Tons of shorts by Evan, Sean, Niven, Joe, and crew. Chef Nick about to make a special appearance. Mr. 30-hour a day. Chef Nick, God bless you, brother. Keep breaking that food for those people, because I'm sure your food, your hard work, puts a smile in their belly. Pixelmon, I hope that answers your question there about the Denver Green Bay game. I think I answered that with halftime. Angus is here. Angus, I spotted you. I put you up first, so you knew I knew you were here. Victor, I looked for you and could not find you. How you doing? I am doing a lot better, my friend. Before I was about to get back on the air, I have a tooth that needs to come out. We're pulling through it. We're okay so far. We got an appointment for it. My wrist and elbow has been bothering me pretty intensely the last couple of days. 16-51 career. Todd Bowles is 16-51 in his career when trailing at halftime. What? So, yes, Angus, I am great. It's awesome seeing you in Lockport here. D. Skrilla, great halftime show. Divine's tenor was something else. Thank you, D. Skrilla. Hope you appreciated that. I shouldn't say I hope you appreciate it. I know you guys do. This is in the flat to Robinson, and he's out to the 49 at Tampa for about 13, 14-yard gain on the first play to start the third quarter. So in one play, they're already in Tampa territory with the, let's call it a 16-yard, 17-yard gain. Damn, that's right. I remember hearing something about that. No, he is wrestling Gunther. Pixelmon, I just answered you. I hope you come over to Mania and watch that as I call the play-by-play of John Cena's last match with Joe and a very special guest. Lockport Pixel, who's he wrestling? No, he's not wrestling CM Punk. The only other wrestler on the card is Cody Rhodes. Everybody else is NXT. So it is John Cena, Gunther, and Cody Rhodes are the main WWE roster wrestlers who will be on that show. It is a John Cena request that the NXT boys be exploited on Saturday night's main event. Rumor is him and Gunther will be kicking it off to give the rest of the show to the boys. This is in the backfield, and they finally bring Robinson down for a loss. Diaby with it back, getting into the backfield and bringing Robinson down for a loss of maybe 5. So it's third down and Long City. Third down in the train ride. Big, massive third down here for the Tampa Bay defense to start this second half. You got to stop them right here. It's 3rd and 9. We're going under 13 minutes to go in the third quarter. It is 14-13. Atlanta on top. Snapping this ball at the 47-yard line of Tampa. Here comes the blitz. Up the man, throws it right into the dirt. Nobody there. Flag on the play. False start. So false start makes no play. So there's a flag that hurts because he had nothing to do but just get rid of it as fast as he could. Unfortunately, the flag wipes out that play. They replay third down, back it up. It is now 3rd and 14. 3rd and 14, 12:35, third quarter. Bucks got the line packed. Cousins, shotgun, back at his own 42. Here they come. He's got time over, finds Pitts Sr. or whatever. Pitts Sr., who's brought down well short of the first down. Be a 4th and 8. Decent little gain there. Cousins explaining, look, I don't know. So under 12 to go, third quarter, Bucks stop them. After Atlanta was moving the ball pretty rapidly with not too much resistance. Where are we at here? Damn, that's right. I remember hearing something about that. Pixelmon. Kevin Nash should come out of retirement and give him a jackknife. Kevin Nash is he's definitely had too many concussions. He's talking out of his ass. He turned into actually one of them guys that just should keep his mouth shut when it comes to the political world. Because obviously he has no fucking clue what he's talking about. So I've lost a lot of respect for Kevin Nash over the past year. You know, it's just that fucking delusional fucking mind. I don't know what it's from years of getting hit in the head. Apparently there's going to be some surprises. Undertaker Tombstone or Stone Cold Stunner would be fitting surprises. Kurt Angle got to be there. Yeah, Kurt was Cena's first match. Bailey has a match. I don't get Gunther's appeal. D. Scarella, I'm going to tell you something about Gunther. Gunther is he's your new Shawn Michaels. He is your... Now, look, I compare Logan Paul to Shawn Michaels flat out. Flat out. I look at Logan Paul, I just see Shawn Michaels all over again, and it's going to be exciting. I really don't care what anybody says. That's just my opinion, but Logan Paul is the reincarnation of Shawn Michaels. But what I mean by Gunther with the Shawn Michaels is that ring work. The Kurt Angle, Kurt Benoit, Eddie Guerrero, Dean Malenko, Chris Jericho. Gunther is that rolled into one package. Gunther is the real fucking... The first time I seen Gunther come down that ramp, I'm like, this is a world champion for a while. This is the kind of guy that fucking... This is the kind of person you put the belt on. Now, he's not overbuilt like Chisel, but it doesn't matter. He is big, he is strong, and he can fucking work like nobody in this business right now. Nobody touches Gunther right now in any AWA, TNN, WD, whatever the fuck letters you want to come up with, nobody in the wrestling business is better than Gunther right now. I mean, that's what I get. You see, there is no bad Gunther match. None. Even when guys fuck up, he covers it up like fucking nobody's business. This guy he is what he is, the ring general. He is the ring general. He is something fucking really, really intensely special. You know, I'd love to see how they could work it somehow to get him and Logan Paul together. Oof. First and 10, 11:36 to go, third quarter. 14 Falcons, 13 Bucks, starting at their own 10. And they'll get out to their 10. Fucking Irving getting up to the 10-yard line, second and 10. Again, play calling. I mean, what are we doing? Okay, you're going to run, but before you run, don't you have to block? He just ran into everybody. There was nothing there but the fucking 10-yard line and his guys. Baker in the shotgun, 3 to the bottom, 2 to the top. Empty backfield for Baker. Here's the snap. Gets it over the middle to Godwin, and that'll be good for, I'll call it 9, bringing up a 3rd and 1. Maybe 3rd and 2. They'll call it 3rd and 2. I'll call it 3rd and a long 1 and a. No, the way they got it marked, it's 2 yards. They go quick. Here comes Irvin to the outside. He gets hung up, but he gets through. It gets up for about 3 bonus yards. First down, Tampa. Bucky busting loose. He was touched and almost brought down behind the first down marker, but he was able to squiggle out of it. We're under 9:50 to go in the third. Baker under center, goes back, got a little bit of action, play action, hits his man, and that is Oogie Boogie Boogie Woogie Doogie. Ika Maka Mooka Doogie with the first down catch. That's the best Mayfield's looked the whole game on that pass right there. Everything perfect on that. He had time. He's holding him. I mean, you could have had your choice of hold calls by this guy. His left hand, his right hand, his right hand, his left hand. Jesus. How did they miss shit like that going straight across the center of the field? That's his 3rd catch for 55 yards. 9:10 to go. First and 10 out at their 43-yard line. Baker going deep. He's looking for Evans. Evans comes down with it and holds on to it. Big, huge catch for Mike Evans, and he just comes up and says, "Hold my beer." That was insanity. You cannot compete with Mike Evans on the sideline in a play like that. His height and his leaping ability. Look at this. Over top of the guy's head with his elbows. Woof. Mike Evans never ceases to freaking amaze me, but that is even beyond Mike Evans. It even juggles it and brings it back in, stays in bounds and hits the ground. All the way to the 12-yard line. Another pass to Iggy Waki Oogie. I don't think there's going to be a gain. 2nd and 10. That's a lot of 6'5" in the air, man. His elbows were above the guy's helmet when he went up for the catch and still hung with it. We have a Bryant with a personal foul, 15 yards. I did not see it. Let's see what happens here. 37. We're looking at it now. He's out on a McMillan. And once again, this dude just grabs the face mask and drags the guy halfway to the ground. So they'll move the ball half the distance, first and goal, 8:16, third quarter, Bucks threatening. 6-yard line of the Falcons. Baker in the shotgun. He gets back, scrambles out, falls down at the 13-yard line. Another sack. Second and goal from the 13. Under 8 minutes, third quarter. Falcons on top by a point, 14-13. To Sami Zayn. Yeah, D-Skrill, I told you, Kevin Nash lost his fucking mind. I used to like to listen to it. Now I'm like, it's just like listening to like Jimmy Dore or, one of them fucking idiots. Baker back. I have no idea what the hell is going on there. Incomplete, third down. Stephanie and Liv, they're wrestling too? Okay. I think there's only 4 matches. Evans healthy gives the Bucks a whole other dimension. You ain't kidding. You ain't kidding, D-Skrilla. That's why I was super excited about getting Evans back tonight, getting back on the air tonight, and then I get this kind of offensive performance. Third goal from the shotgun. Baker back, over the middle, into the end zone, way overthrown. Way overthrown, Iggy Biggy Bookie Baki. Fourth and goal. You got to be kidding me. Illegal contact, Atlanta Falcons. Automatic first down. Half the distance to the goal, so they move from the 13. This helps big time. So now they're at the 8-yard line. Or at the 3-yard line. It's 10 yards or half the distance. They were at the 13. Let's see where we're giving them here. Hold on, guys. Let's see where this first down is coming from. That's the 13th flag on Atlanta. First and goal. Yeah, they moved it to about the 8.5-yard line. There's a flip out to Tucker. Cuts back in. Face mask. They'll move this one a half the distance. Obvious face mask. I seen that. Tucker broke loose. Now, Tucker was on fire when Bucky Irving wasn't around, and they were scrambling with him and White. And Tucker just had 2 big games, and then he just disappeared against the Bills and against the Saints. Angus, I'm doing great. How are you doing, Angus? I'm doing good, Angus. How are you, man? You didn't hear me earlier? I saw you when you first came in. I even put up your badge there, buddy. Great to see you, Angus. I caught your video. Okay, so we had 2 flags on the defense. Face mask is going to be declined. Then we have tripping, which will be accepted. Either way, it's half the distance. So they'll move from the 8.5 to the 4.5, and it'll be first and goal from there. So he tried the same guy. What he did is he grabbed him by the face mask and tripped him at the same time. So now they got it at the 4. Tucker's going to be caught in the backfield, and he's going to get up maybe to the 6-yard line. So he'll, again, going backwards again. The play call on here, no, this is not what you do here, man. Fire in the end zone. Get Evans on a slant. Get Godwin on a slant. Second and goal. It's good to see you. Angus, were you into, what the hell what were you, you were drunk, obviously. You had some sort of a buzz going, touchdown! Kevin Colt. Devin Colt, the number 3 tight end. I was just getting ready to say find a tight end, but I got distracted. 10 plays, 90 yards, 5 minutes, 14 seconds to scoring drive, 6:22 to go. Bucks on top right now, 19-14. And Culp was wide open. He hadn't hit a tight end all night. I haven't called for a tight end all night. Getting ready to call that, looking over here and talking to my buddy Angus, and I got distracted. So they don't go for 2. They go for 1, which is absolutely super bizarre. But it's 2014 as the Bucks take the lead. Angus, I knew something was up the second I hit play. But either way, you were very happy. You were into whatever you were doing. And then, honestly, I thought the funniest part was when you couldn't shut the phone off. I'm just saying, to me personally, that was pretty fucking funny. Anyway, we got the Bucks back with the lead. Wherever you're watching from, guys, please hit the like, hit the follow, hit the sub. Get involved in the live chat, man. We got some very, very mature conversation going on right now. Extremely, extremely interesting conversation going on right now. Let's see. Take a peek. So, Angus saying hello to everybody. Angus saying, hey, Pixelmon, Biscarella, Lockport, I'm doing good. And it's good seeing you. Yes, it's always good seeing you, Angus. It's my Inner Miami hate video. I got that. I dressed up as a dare. I hope so. If Miami won it all, I got you, buddy. Nah, it was enjoyable. It was good to see you. It was finally good to see what you look like. I was like, that's my kind of guy. That looks like somebody that would follow me and be a fan, for sure. I decided to keep the hard to shut off. It adds to the drama. No, it didn't. You didn't know how to fucking shut the thing off. Lots of commercials, ATM. Angus, you're one of my favorites, brother. You're a funny dude, my friend. Texas Hockey Cards are back with the beautiful bacon, Bella Bacon, dude. That was a scary bitch, especially with a baseball bat. Good God, a big roller derby mama with a baseball bat. She looked like one of the. Remember in the Warriors, the baseball team? She looked like one of them fucking dudes. That goes into the end zone. 6:22. $16 million. That's all the Tampa Bay Buccaneers cost the Glazier family. $60 million. Oh! The interception is dropped by Dean, who is the top interceptioner for the Bucks. 3 on the year, 1 for a touchdown. Okay, Texas is watching UFOs and listening to the broadcast. So that's an interesting. I'll listen to a play-by-play stream and watch UFOs. Texas, if any of them happen to land and take you, can you tell them, please, you got to make a stop in Berkeley and come get me? Here's Robinson in the flat. He's up. He's got the first down and more. Past the 50, up to the 45. He'll be brought down. Hey, at the 44-yard line finally. They can't tackle. Robinson, they just can't bring this kid down. They just can't bring him down. They can't tackle him. This guy slips and misses. Miss. Catches is with his fingertips, barely makes the catch, and then just takes off for fucking 16, 17 yards. 1st and 10, so Atlanta answering the Tampa touchdown by moving the ball with less resistance. They are at the 44 of Tampa already. Cousins back, wide open, and he drops it. Sills drops it. Nobody near him. The defender fell 10 yards before that. Dean, who's on the ground 15 yards behind the wide open Sills, hits him in his hands and can't make the catch. Big break there. Tampa's got to make this sting. They have got to make this sting right here. No choice. Cousins back again, finds his man on the sideline. They're going to keep, they've got him. He must have caught it off the blades of the grass. So Tampa just letting Atlanta just yards. McCollum, he's heading towards the locker room. Second down, incomplete pass to Pitts again. Yeah, right. 16 million. If I'd known that, I would have borrowed 16 mil. 2nd and 10. Cousins is back in the shotgun, and he gets hit just as he releases it. The ball just falls out. I'm not sure. He was in the pocket. It didn't get back to the line of scrimmage. We got to be talking intentional grounding here. The ball wasn't touched. This has to be intentional grounding. 4:37 to go in the third quarter. Big, huge discussion going on. And there comes the flag, intentional grounding. They talked it over and they agree. He is in the pocket. It did not get back to this line of scrimmage. And literally nobody over there. And there is another face mask in on that. He got hit on the elbow just as he released it. But they definitely missed the face mask. It can't be a guy who's engaged in a block is ineligible. Ow. I mean, he can't be eligible. Never mind. 3rd and 20. This is a big third down here. They're back at the 41 of Tampa. Cousins again, quick, over the middle, incomplete pass that time. David on the coverage. And guess what, guys? Guess what? It is 4th down. But not only is it 4th down, it is 4th and 20. And that means it's a 420. 420 moment. Alert, alert. 420 moment. 420 moment. Atlanta back to punt. Gets it away. Fair catch. Drops it. Ball loose. Tampa gets it back. We can't even fair catch a punt. 420 moment. Have a hit, guys. Let's say I never share. Let's see. I'll do a shout out from the crop circle. Should it happen again? Texas, me and you got to talk. You got crop circles? Seriously? Texas is saying I was a tackle, nose tackle, and punter. Texas, you were a punter? Jesus fuck, dude. That's like Reggie Roby. What do you do? I'm just gonna guess. Between your voice, and I think I see your beard a couple of times, I'm gonna guess you're about 6'3", 260. Only 16 million. Their soccer team, Man United, is building a multi-billion-dollar stadium, which looks like it should be a Spider-Man prop. Wow, Angus. Hell, for $16, I'm in. Easy on the cap. I will take 1 million for sure. They didn't call that? It's like traveling. I hear you. Yeah, shit, they did. Yeah, right. Our host takes an inhaler break. 6'1", 320. So I was 5 inches and 70 pounds off. That's not bad from just looking at a picture of somebody. Jesus, you're a big fucking human being there, buddy. Don't get him pissed on a Saturday night at the fucking bonfire, listening to fucking George Strait and some Garth Brooks. Texas hockey card, he'll make you a fucking hockey card. 1st and 10 from the 10 again. Shotgun, Baker, quick to the sideline. He's got Evans again. It's not even fair when he's playing at this level. When Evans is at this level, it's not even fair to who's ever guarding him. And the way his fucking hands are like lightning. Look at this. Wham! He brought that in with one hand into a curl and spun away from the defender at the same time, spun out and got a couple extra yards. Just amazing. 5 receptions, 122 yards for Evans already. First game back. Irvin up the middle. And he'll keep it going for probably 7. They finally push him to the ground well after the whistle. And of course, Tristan Wirf is doing a tremendous job tonight. And he's playing a little hurt. So even Wirf is playing good. Better a crop circle than a crap circle. I got that. Here goes White. He's up to the midfield and a little bit more into the Falcons' territory. Marking at the 47. First down. Bucky Irvin in the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. We're under 2:45 to go in the third quarter. You're looking at the Bridge, the rookie. LOL. Now, see, this is the kind of play calling I like. Outside to Evans. Up the gut to Irvin. Up the gut to Irvin. Now we should go deep to... There's a direct snap to Irvin. And again, he's up for another 7-8 yards. I don't like the call. Second down. I don't like the call. I don't like that call at all. I don't like that direct snap shit. But we'll take it for 5. 2nd and 5. We were going under 2 minutes to go in the third. So far, Tampa punt, touchdown, punt, field goal, touchdown. Baker and the boys. Baker's behind center. Snapping it at the, let's call it the 43-yard line of the Atlanta Falcons. Baker, play action. Here they come on a jailbreak. He has nowhere to go. And they are just piling on after the whistle. But again, does that play call make any sense that it can break down that fast? They're rushing what? That's unacceptable right there, man. You go from 2nd and 5 to a 3rd and a train ride? Come on, guys. 4 sacks tonight for Baker, man. Tampa hasn't even touched the quarterback yet. 3rd and 12 from the 50. Under a minute to go in the third. Baker back. Pass to the sideline. Misses Johnson. Not even close to him. So they'll give the ball after they start moving the ball. Offense starts looking like, hey, man, we got something going. No. Wait a minute. We got nothing. We're just going to have a third. We're going to have a 2nd and 5. We're going to turn it into a fucking 3rd and 12. Trust me. Fucking pathetic offense, man. Fucking punting again, man. Dixon. Here's his 3rd punt of the night. He's going to fair catch this at the 14. Al Michaels is saying the 13. I'm saying the 14. Let's see who's right when they come back. Gentlemen, what is going on tonight? Not a bad game. It's just rough for me being a Bucks fan. If I didn't have anybody in this, it would still be an enjoyable game to call. Hope you guys are enjoying it. Our first night back after quite some time of absence. I guess you could say I was on the. I guess you could say I was on the IR. Don't know why this ain't working. For whatever reason, that doesn't want to work. Okay, there we go. It's still not working properly. I had figured out how to bring the live chat up here to make it easier with all this breaking down on the left and right here. I got to figure out what's going on with that shit. But anyway, hey, wherever you're watching from, hit the like, hit the follow, man. Get involved, man. Get involved. Don't be shy. Get involved. We are here. We are bringing you NFL, Thursday Night Football, live, play-by-play. We bring it like nobody else. Nobody does it like this, man. Whether it be baseball, football, wrestling, live chat, bullshit, the Puppet Show on the Rumble only. Yeah, don't miss the Puppet Show on Rumble only, guys. I guess weird block of commercials. I don't know what commercials you watch. What was it? The holiday, the house decorated? Is that what you're talking about? Were you talking about all the weird people that were there at that house? That was a little weird diversity. They did give it at the 14-yard line. Thank you, Al Michaels. You said the 13-yard line. I said the 14-yard line. I was right, Al Michaels. Out to the just outside the 15-yard line, 2nd and 8. That's fumble. If it's a catch, it's a fumble. Is it a catch? Is it a catch? Everybody, hold. 6 seconds to go in the third. I'm not sure if it's a catch, ladies and gentlemen. Catch, 1, 2. That's a fumble. He took 2 steps. That's a catch. That's a fumble. 1, 2, and then takes the hit. Fumble City. Who the hell hit him? Can we see it one more time so I can see who hit him? I didn't see it because they showed the opposite field. Here it is. Let me see this. That's in Zen. Just squared right in the numbers where the ball was and jarred it loose. Of course, he was going, I didn't catch it. I didn't catch it. You caught it, motherfucker. 6 seconds to go. Third quarter. Big, major turnover here. 1st and 10. Tampa. It is confirmed. It is confirmed. They have the ball at the Atlanta 25. Baker in the shotgun. Baker in the shotgun. Again, he's in trouble and running for his life. Pump fake. Finally gets rid of it. He hits Evans. As Evans came back for it. Let's see what happens. Evans came down hard on the ball on his wrist. Keep an eye on Evans. It looks like it's his right. His right wrist. This is starting to lighten up, man. I mean, this is starting to get crazy here, folks. Pillsbury commercial and then the weird one with some guy dancing without any soul. Yeah, I got you now. John the Beagle Dad's back. Yes, Angus, it's confirmed. It is a controlled fumble. Got you, John the Beagle Dad. Thank you again for watching In the Shadows, my friend. You have a great night. I'm glad your Legos are getting done, bro. And have a good day tomorrow. Hope you wake up on time. John the Beagle Dad out. Thank you, brother, for watching. Appreciate you. Texas Hockey Cards, thank you for the mention. Sharing me out. Appreciate you, my friend. Got you, Texas. Just seen it. Thank you very much. Texas Hockey Cards out there sharing me out. Appreciate that, man. You guys could do the same. Just hit the share. It just goes out to your friends and whoever else you subscribe to, but it also hits the public community and helps get it out here. Helps me get out. Me gets more exposure. Think about it. More exposure. We have more and more people in here. We're going to have more and more fun. And think of how the conversations will go with even more people in here. On our level, no less. Because we're only going to attract people like us. Absolutely insane. And just enjoy life, football, baseball, sports in general. And enjoy just being with each other, hanging out on YouTube through a stream. Life has come a long way, my friends. And thank you. It could be anywhere, but no, you're here with me, and I appreciate that. Thank you, guys. You're the best. control fumble was like a bobbled interception. But clearly there he had control. So as soon as I seen he had control, I just pay attention to his feet. 2 steps, and that's a football move. He actually had 3 before the ball was jarred loose. As he was making contact with the 3rd step of football move, that's when he got popped. But let's be honest here. We just got a first down there to end the 3rd quarter, but they're going to take it back now. How does... It's a catch. It's a first down and a catch. Yeah, what are they talking about? He's down where his knee was. And they're back on his collarbone on the sidelines. Mike Evans might have roughed up his... Irving falls down. I guess he tripped over the hash mark. Rumors are that if the Chiefs lose on Christmas, Santa will officially move red from Christmas colors. That's life has come a long way. That's a YouTube motto. I'm going to use it. There you go, buddy. There you go. All right, Evans is back on the field. 2nd and 10, 14:20 to go in the game, in the quarter, in regulation. Baker in the shotgun. That's got to be a flag. Got to be a flag. Yeah, it's better. It was either a flag or a rape kit thrown on the field. Take your choice. Pass interference or a S assault. Yeah, see, he grabbed him. Yeah, he grabbed him by his ass. Yeah, see that? He grabbed by his ass. Evans is in that kid's Brian's head, man. 16 penalties, 109 yards for the Falcons. Tampa, 3 for 20, but we know one of them was costly. They're at the 5-yard line of Atlanta now, 1st and goal. Here's Tucker. Tucker will be stopped short. Maybe. I'd like to say he got to the 3-yard line, but he might be just shy of that 3-yard line. 2nd and goal. Under 14 minutes to go in the 4th in the game in regulation. Second and goal, 13:40 to go. Snapping this one, but it's just past the 3, so yeah. Another play action, pass, over the middle, touchdown! And that's Godwin with the 6. Baker to Godwin. Touchdown, Bucks! Fire the cannons! 4 plays, 25 yards, 1 minute, 32 seconds. That's the drive. And now Tampa giving me a little bit more of a breathing room here. They jump out 26-14. Looks like the Bucks are going to go for the 2 here. I oppose to this. Why didn't you go for 2 before? You know what I'm saying? You're going to go for 2. You went for 2 before to make it 21-14, which puts you on pace, and you don't have to go for 2 points for the rest of the game. Now you score a touchdown, you kick the extra point. Now you score a touchdown. Now you go for 2. I don't like it. Shotgun. Baker, pass over the middle. And that's Godwin with the 2-point conversion. So a great, intelligent move there. I'm glad they went for 2. Makes total sense. I don't like the play, but if they're going to make me look dumb, I'll take it. Because if they're making me look dumb, they put the points up, obviously. So Tampa goes up 2 full touchdowns, 28-14 over the Atlanta Falcons. Getting late. We're under 14 to go. 13:34 to go in the game, in the 4th, in regulation. Guys are absolutely killing it tonight. Numbers are real high. I'm looking at the eye, man. The eye has grown. But hey, hit the like, hit the follow, guys. Come on. Hit that like, hit that follow. Bringing it to you like nobody else. In case you missed it earlier, here's a walk down Tampa Bay Buccaneer memory lane.
The NFL's most notable nowhere man was John McKay, coach of the infamous Tampa Bay Buccaneers, losers of 26 consecutive games. But in the Superdome against the horrified New Orleans Saints, the inevitable finally happened. The Bucs intercepted 3 Saint passes for TDs, including one in the New Orleans end zone by number 72, Greg Johnson. And Tampa Bay tasted the fruits of victory for the first time in its history. Was it so unusual that the boys had no idea how to act? When something is so long awaited, it deserves to be celebrated right. Not once, but several times. So the Bucs followed the NFL's longest losing streak with history's most complex post-touchdown ceremony. It was all great fun, and who's to say it won't happen again at least once, sometime in the next 26 games.
My boys. Those are my boys. Oh, yeah, by the way, did you notice that quarterback for the Saints? Did you notice the quarterback for the Saints there? Yup, the one and only Archie Manning, Peyton and Eli's dad. Uh-oh. Fight. Oh, we got a big battle in the crowd. Whose football is that? Oh, the big guy won. The big guy won it. Okay. That was cute. And one's kicked halfway into the end zone. Falcons will kneel. They'll take it out at the, what do they get? Like the 20 of the Buccaneers. Touchback. Ball comes out to the 20 of the Bucs. 8-5 Lions, 7-6 Panthers, 6-1 Cowboys are in the hunt. First and 10, 13:34 to go in the game in the fourth in regulation. 28-14, Bucs on top of the Falcons. Cousins play action. Way out to the sideline. It's going to fall short of Mooney. Incomplete pass out there. Please hit the like, hit the follow, hit the share, hit the follow, hit the share, hit the like. 2nd and 10 now. 13:29. Tampa Bay had to put some kind of a distance between them and Atlanta in this game because Atlanta is definitely not built, designed to come back from deficits like this. That's for sure. And I'm not taking anything away from them, but they're just not. They're not a team that can come back from this. However, they are playing the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Robinson in the flat gets maybe 6. Al Michaels says 7. I said 6. Let's see what we got. 3rd and 3. 1 for Michaels. We're getting ready to go under 13 minutes to go in the fourth in the game in regulation. Snapping this one at their own 42. 3rd and 3. Here comes the rush, if you can call it that. Again, Robinson in front of Jones that time. Makes the catch, gets the first down. 12:55 and counting. Good game to come back to. A lot of excitement. Very passionate about my Bucs. Cousins, 19 for 29, 236 yards, 2 touchdowns. 1st and 10. We're under 12:30 to go in the fourth, in the quarter. In regulation, in the game. Snapping this one at the 48. little bit of motion there. Give it off to Robinson. He's going to be cut down after a gain of maybe 4. Let's see what this is. Maybe 3. Second down. 12 minutes to go in the 4th. In the game. In regulation. No, I didn't talk about Phillip Rivers coming back. I mean, they signed him to the practice squad. I get it, but you better be pretty damn sure of bringing a 44-year-old man back into the NFL. You better be damn sure before you put him on a football field. There's the pass over the middle. It's going to be short. It'll be 3rd and 3. Werner on the other end of that Cousins pass. 3rd and 2. It's 4 down territory, so preferably you like to stop them here to force a 4th down. In a perfect world, you'd like to get them for a loss somehow. Yeah, Phillip Rivers coming back. That's insanity. But you better check with your insurance company first. Here comes the blitz. They're not going to get to him. Wide open is Pitts again. It's like nobody wants to cover him. It's just amazing how this guy is just wide open all night long, and he's just stinging him. And Tampa has made zero secondary adjustments against him. They're not trying to double team him. They're just whatever, man. And this kid's eating us alive tonight. 1st and 10. Under 10:25 to go. They are at the Tampa 26 after that gain. Pump action. Over the middle. Again, open is the tight end. Sills with the catch this time over the middle, the big tight end. 1st and goal as he crashes out at the 10-yard line. Under 10 minutes to go here in the 4th. In the game. In regulation. So the pump action fake got him for a second as Sills cut back over the middle for the catch. Raiding the retirement home. Yeah, George Blanda was a beast, bro. That motherfucker not only was playing quarterback at 44, he was kicking extra points and kicking off. To the outside, he'll walk in for the touchdown. So no resistance by the Tampa Bay defense after jumping out to a 14-point lead. They give 7 right back to Atlanta. 8 plays, 65 yards, 3 minutes, 57 seconds. Just like they weren't even there. It was like a practice squad moving down the field. I mean, where's the defense when you need it? If anything, you stop them right there. You turn around, you come back. Even if you don't score, you take time off the clock. Instead, to get the ball back, they just fucking walk down the field, man. Pathetic defense there. Pathetic defense. Now, they're going for 2. Everybody just wants to go for fucking 2. It's like college football. What are we, fucking stupid? Threw high and incomplete. And he's yelling at the guy like, you're supposed to do this. Why are you going for 2? I'm glad to know that not only does the offensive coordinator for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers have no fucking clue, but your special teams coach over there, if he's in charge of the fucking 2-point conversion, I don't know what the fuck. I don't know why you're going for 2 there. That really made no sense. What's the spread on this? 5.5? 5.5, they're up 8. Sorry, my balls itch. So, I'm not going to say Tampa fucking dodged a bullet there. That's stupidity. That's just stupid coaching. That's something you do in, like, Division G football on a fucking Tuesday afternoon game. It seems as though they revised conventional wisdom to go for two. I'm going to be totally, completely honest. Take the 2-point conversion out of football. Take the 2-point conversion out of the NFL. Seriously, you don't need the 2-point conversion in the NFL. It's just. Yeah, you know what, Lockport? Analytics, you can't really put analytics into football, though, man. It's too physical. I get what you're saying, and I get what you're saying, but what I'm saying is it's not like baseball where it dictates and tells you. It's not going to tell you to take Baker Mayfield out and put your third string quarterback in for this long pass on this play because the moon is shining bright in Venus and tomorrow Sagittarius takes over Aries. It doesn't work in football. You know, analytics is the one, and baseball is the one sport analytics can completely dictate. You can't dictate any other sport with analytics. For one, football is way too physical. Hockey is fucking possible. I don't even know how there's analytics in hockey. Good luck. And basketball, I can give a fuck about basketball because basketball ain't nothing but 3-point. It's just fucking throw the ball up. They don't even know what the fuck. This doesn't make the landing zone. So another break for Bucks if they could do anything here. So double, even though they scored the touchdown, 6, go for 2, miss that, and then the ball doesn't land in the landing zone. Like we're dropping food off to fucking Bangladesh. Landing zone. So like the dictation of analytics, baseball is pretty much the only sport I know of or I would care of that is controlled by it. I hear you, Angus. That's where well, I'll tell you what, 17 against Atlanta, man. So White makes an appearance. He gets a pass over the middle from Baker, takes it for 6, 2nd and 4. In all honesty, 13 rushes, 57 yards for Irving. 132 yards for Evans on 6 catches. 2nd and 4. We're under 9 minutes to go in the 4th, in the game, in regulation. Evans to the bottom of the screen with Godwin. Baker looks that way. Throw over the middle, and he hits his target. That's Godwin. No, it's not Godwin. That's Ikopuka Wuka Wuka Nuka. And there is more laundry on the field. Holding defense. Penalties decline. Move the sticks. There's only been one flag that I've seen in this whole game that was beyond bogus, and that was the offsides on the field goal that gave Atlanta a first down, then they scored a touchdown. The refs gave them the touchdown there. That was the only errant call. And with all honesty, Tampa Bay only has 3 penalties on them. That's 19. What? No, sorry. 19 first downs for Atlanta, 27 first downs for Tampa, and only have an 8-point lead. We're at 8.5 to go in the 4th in the game in regulation play action. Baker throws it towards White. Can't reach him. 2nd and 10. Clock stops at 8:28. Dude, soccer isn't. I can't do it. I can't do soccer. I don't even know how you would incorporate analytics into soccer. 45-yard line of Atlanta. Baker, shotgun, pass, sideline, underthrows his man, intercepted. Nowhere near Mike Evans. Way short of Mike Evans, right into the hands of Atlanta. So they exchanged turnovers. Let's see what Atlanta does with this turnover at 8:22 to go in the game, trailing by 8 now. Baker, worst pass I've seen, 7th interception on the year. Just right at the guy. I have no idea. Absolutely horrible pass. That's not going to help. Jesus. They get the ball at their own 33. Robinson out of the backfield, untouched. They don't touch him till he gets 11 yards and more. They didn't touch him till he was past the first down marker. Just can't touch the guy. Dude, this is not good because of the way Tampa's defense has been playing like melted butter. Right now, no resistance. Atlanta out to their own 46 and a half yard line already. Cousins handoff to Robinson. He's stopped right dead on the 50, maybe just shy of the 50. The ball will remain on the Atlanta side of the 50. 90 yards rushing, 82 yards receiving, 172 total yards for Robinson tonight. So you could see Tampa Bay has no defense for him tonight. No defense for Pitts. And somehow they're winning this game by 8. And you got Mike Evans with 6 catches and almost 140 yards, and you're only up by 8. We're under 7 minutes to go. Empty backfield. Cousins, shotgun. Throws behind his man Robertson, misfires. Be 3rd and 7. 7:01 to go in the 4th in the game, in regulation. To say that this is a big, massive 3rd down for the Tampa Bay defense is the understatement of the year. Tampa Bay has no choice but to stop them here cold. No yardage gained. Do not make this a 4th down attempt. Shotgun, 3 to the top. Here comes the blitz. He gets it away, and it's a 1st down. Big 1st down. Of course, Pitts is the guy who catches it. Why? Because he's open. They blitz everybody and don't guard Pitts. Very intelligent defensive call there. Makes all the sense in the world. Send everybody, put the smallest guy we got on the biggest guy they got over the middle. Good defensive play there. Result, 1st down, move the sticks, 6:30 to go. Here comes, here's Algier. I don't know where he came from, but he gets up there for about 15 yards. We're under 6:10 to go in the 4th in the game in regulation. Atlanta again, just walking down the field like they're playing a practice game here. It's just like practice right now. I don't know where Tampa's defense is. I don't know where Tampa's offense is. But one of the two better show up in the next 5 minutes and 50 seconds. 1st and 10 from the Tampa Bay 25 and a half. Cousins under center. He hands off to Robinson. They finally bring him down after a gain of a yard. 2nd down and long. We're under 5:30 to go in the 4th in the game in regulation. Second and 10. In the backfield, he gets hit. Mooney wide open, he fumbles the ball. And there's nothing but Bucks there. They had to come up with this. Let's see. We're waiting. No sign yet. No fumble? What did I just see? Atlanta's ball. How? The ball is out. How does this guy not fall on it? How in the fuck did he not fucking recover this? How is I don't know. That's fucking really bizarre right there. They incomplete out of the back of the end zone, 2nd and goal. The fact is they haven't even touched fucking Cousins. He's still clean. He's still clean. He isn't even dirty tonight, Cousins. They ain't got a sack on him. They ain't got a knockdown on him. They got to hurry. He's 24 for 36 for 300 yards and 2 touchdowns. He's having a fucking game of fucking his life right now. 2nd and goal, 4:18 to go. How did they not recover that fucking fumble? Somebody really has to explain that to me. What the fuck is going on here? False start on the offense. They let the play go. I didn't hear the whistle. Back it up. It's still 2nd and goal. Second and goal from the 15. Shotgun. 2 to the bottom, 2 to the top. 1 in the back. 1 in motion. Not in motion. Here comes the hit. Caught at the 7. That's Werner. Big tight end. 3rd and goal. 4 minutes to go in the game, in the quarter, in regulation. 9 plays, 60 yards, 4 minutes, 25 seconds and counting on this drive. I have no idea how they called that. They didn't show nothing. And who came up with the ball? Who had the ball? The referees took the ball from whoever had it. We never seen that. That's the fucking bizarre part about the entire call. Again, Cousins. That's not a touchdown. That's not a touchdown. That's not a touchdown. How is that a touchdown? He fucking fell out of bounds. Doesn't have it. Out. No touchdown. Elbow was out of bounds. He doesn't have possession. Now he's got possession. Out. That's it. That's not a touchdown. The chicken or the egg. It's the elbows down. Well, that's going to be what they're going to say. There's no evidence to overrule that. Right there, the elbow's clearly out. His ass isn't chipped yet. It's not a touchdown. These guys are making it sound like they're trying to, like, this is a super duper complicated call. His elbow hit first. The towel is not part of him. Now he got it. Right there, elbow ass. The key sign there to watch, fellas, if you're watching this replay trying to figure out how I get it so much, they're going to call it a touchdown because they're going to say, oh, we couldn't reverse it. See, that's fucking bullshit right there. That is what I'm talking about. That's the problem. There's no fucking way in hell that you make that call a touchdown on the field seeing that. There's no way that guy made that call and said touchdown and then a big major review and then they come back and go, oh, yeah, it's a touchdown because we couldn't. There's no way that guy made that call with a blind, with just no way. No way. If he called it incomplete and they called it a touchdown, I'd say, yeah, maybe. They failed to make the 2-point conversion again. Again, this is what I'm talking. I cannot understand what we're really watching here and what we're trying to comprehend, what we're trying to understand. You're seeing things that just make zero sense on a professional level of a football team. They scored the touchdown in the third quarter and go for 2. Why? See, now they scored a touchdown. They got a gift. They got a freaking gift. And they have to go for 2. They miss it. That's a 4-point swing. Now, the spread is 5.5, I think, folks. Now, the bullet that the fucking Buccaneers just dodged is insanity. And it's all based on Atlanta going for 2 when it made 0 sense to go for 2. Then you have to go for 2 after a referee up the sideline, probably, I'll say maybe 10, 12 yards from the catch, saw that and said, oh, that's a touchdown, and was right? Come on. Come on. Think about what I just said. The referee that called the touchdown was maybe 12 to 15 yards on the sideline, away from that play, in real time, in real motion, moving. Wow, touchdown. Yeah, he caught it. Oh, yeah, his ass hit before his elbow. Meanwhile, the ref who was in the end of the end zone, probably 6-7 yards from the play, comes in and it's like, and then we're reviewing it. You could see that the elbow hit before his ass. They showed you a perfect shot. His elbow's on the ground. And then the next frame, his ass starts to collapse, which means elbow's out of bounds, which means the play is overturned. Very, very fucking bizarre. Because, look, the chances of any of the NFL games being fixed, guys, it ain't happening. You know what I'm saying? I talk shit, but you know why I'm talking shit, because it makes you think sometimes. But when shit like that happens, specifically shit like that, specifically shit like in the Raider game, specifically this, it gives that conspiracy air, gives it oxygen so the fire can breathe more. And be like, oh, yeah, really? Oh, okay. What about, can you explain that, Raider? Oh, yeah. Pete Carroll went, why is he going to kick a field goal with no time left in a fucking game that you have 0 chance of fucking winning? What, do you want to score a touchdown for conference points? Points against conference? Kick taken at the goal line. He's out to the 20. The 25, the 26, the 27. You got 3:29 left in the fourth, in the game, in regulation. Cousins, 26 for 38, 314 yards, 3 touchdowns. Baker, 18 for 32, 272 yards, 2 touchdowns, and an interception. 18 for 32. This guy was MVP material earlier. Here we go. 1st and 10 from the 27. Handoff. That's Irving. And he'll get up for maybe 6, 7. Give him 6 yards. You know, Angus, I've always asked myself that. Angus, guess what Angus just got? I think Angus is getting a pinned fucking comment. Irvin up there for maybe 2. Time for the refs to face the press corps. You know, I've always said, why do they not have to answer? I don't know. It's weird, man. It's a weird world of officiating. I mean, what sport do fucking the officials get interviewed or press gets the... I don't know, man. That's a weird one, man. That's a weird media life referees lead. You know, I don't think they're allowed social media to begin with. I don't think they're allowed social media. Something like they have a weird fucking thing, but hey, they get paid good, and back in the day, they used to tell you what they did for a living when they weren't doing it. Huge, massive 3rd and 3 here. Atlanta did take 1 of their 3. Pass outside. That'll be a first down. Move the sticks. That's Godwin. Needed 2, and he got 4. Almost 5. Rolled out of bounds. 228. Good job getting it out there and quick, too. Godwin on that little slant action there. Big numbers tonight for me, guys. Please hit the like, hit the follow, hit the sub, guys. Appreciate you. Don't be shy. Get involved in the chat. Yeah, no, it's no sport allows that, man. It's really, really... I will tell you what sport does. Where the officials will speak out based on their decision, and that's NASCAR. NASCAR officials are very, very press orientated. I mean, they have their own meeting before the races and shit. So I know what you're saying, but I'm gonna have to say NASCAR officials. The second timeout taken by Atlanta with 2:24 on the clock. It's a 2nd down and 14 as Bucky Irvin was smothered in the backfield. Don't forget, in 24 seconds. In 24 seconds. Coming up, 2nd and 14 right now. Atlanta, 1 timeout left, plus the 2-minute warning. 28-26, Tampa on top. 2nd and 14 from their own 35-yard line. Baker back over the middle, in and out of the hands of Iki Buki Wookie Waki. 2:20 to go. Clock stops on the incomplete. 3rd and 14. Passes behind Iki Biki Baki Buki. Well, if Tampa can come up with 15 yards here, might ice the game. Tampa Bay's going to take a timeout on this 3rd and 14.
Oh, the humanity.
3rd and 14, 2:20 to go. In the game, in the quarter, in regulation. Baker, shotgun. White in the backfield, 2 to the top, 2 to the bottom. Baker steps up and he gets away for a moment, and he's going to get sacked. 4th down and 15. Clock goes to 2 minutes. 4th down coming up. So the Bucs are going to have to punt it back to Atlanta. Absolute shit show of fucking offensive display tonight by the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Shocking that they're out the fuck. I don't know how they scored 4 touchdowns, to be honest with you. All 4 touchdowns look pretty decent. I'm not, with me, listen to me, 4 touchdowns. They didn't even get 4 touchdowns. McLaughlin is in there too. Sorry, field goal in there, 3 touchdowns, field goal, extra point, whatever the fuck. This is disgusting, absolutely disgusting display here. You got to fucking ice the game there, man. You're home against Atlanta, fighting for fucking the division, man. Zero fucking protection, man. Baker on the sideline, punter on the field. 2 minutes to go, and I forgot the 2-minute warning. It's all right. 2-minute warning coming. I got wrapped up in it. Hang in there. We got the 2-minute warning coming. Dixon gets this one away. To the 20, 25, stumbles back to the 20, out to maybe the 30-yard line. 1:49 to go in the game. Atlanta, no timeouts. Tampa, 2. So 1:49, no timeouts. Kirk Cousins having a Joe Montana night. He is, the only reason he's dirty is I think that's where he's wiped his hands. All they need is a field goal. Even blowing 2 2-point conversions, they still got a fucking chance to win the fucking game. Go fucking figure. Lockport. I know I missed the Angus clip. I got wrapped up in this game. Wide open. That's Sills for the big gain up the middle. Big gain. Out of bounds. 144. Clock stops again. Tampa defense playing so fucking lax. Big gain. Big fucking gain. Out to the 47-yard line of Atlanta. You ever needed a defensive fucking play, you need 2 of them now. Unfucking believable. Baker back, and there's the sack and a fumble. A fumble. It's going to Tampa. That one. No sign yet. No sign yet. No sign yet. Tampa's holding the football. Tampa's holding the football. How can they not make up their minds on these fumbles? I've never seen so much conversation after a fucking fumble. Simultaneous. What are you fucking talking about? What are you talking about? 2nd and 18, 1:31 to go. Another holding call. Pass broken up at the 45-yard line of Tampa Bay. Big play there by Dean. Dean finally wakes up. Flag on the play. Holding offense. Matthews again on the hold. 124. Let's see what happens here. Are we into a 10-second runoff? Angus clip coming up. 2nd and 28. Tampa Bay has three penalties for 20. Atlanta has 19 for 124 yards. And they still have an outside chance of winning this game. 2 big plays there. They're back at their own 29. Cousins in the shotgun. Here they come again. Pass is going to be short because of the immense pressure coming up the middle. I did not see who that was who came untouched up the middle, forcing Cousins to get rid of that ball, and it hit low. Yes, Angus, I blew it. Don't worry, buddy. We got you covered. 1:20 to go. 3rd and 28. Back at their own 29. Shotgun. Tampa dropping back. Here comes the rush. Pressure's on. Cousins into the outside. Quick move. He makes a move. Stays in bounds. Tackled after a gain of maybe 4th and 14. Under a minute to go. This is it. This is the game, gentlemen. Under 50 seconds. Shotgun. Pass. Pressure coming up. Pass to the outside. And he makes the catch at the sideline for the first down plus. Clock is rolling, 35 seconds to go. Huge gain. They got out to the Tampa Bay 36-yard line already. They're at the 36-yard line of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers on that play. 4th and 14. 4th and 14. And they give it up. Guy makes a fucking play. There's a flag on the play. 2 flags on the defense. Let the fuck out of here. Fucking flags on the defense. Flag 12 men on the field. 37 men on the field. Passes down the middle. Fucking offsides. Get the fuck out of here. 4 penalties against Tampa all game. And that one, it's fucking ridiculous, man. That's not even right, man. That is such bullshit. 4th and 14. 1st and 5. 29. They're going to win the game. 29-28. It's less than a 50-yard field goal right now. Pass to the outside. Yeah, he jumps out of bounds after he gets the first down with 24 seconds to go. Tampa is going to lose this game 29-28. Atlanta has 20 fucking penalties, and they're going to win. And they missed 2 two-point conversions and still going to win the game because Tampa doesn't know what the fuck they're doing on offense. Not a fucking clue what to do on offense. 0-0. You used Evans like a fucking, what, only part-time? You gave up on Irvin. You gave up on, fuck you and your fucking offensive coordinator because he's a fucking joke. Absolute fucking joke. Offensive coordinator for Tampa Bay is an absolute fucking joke and should be fired immediately as this game is over. After this game's over, I got to hear that the Tampa Bay Buccaneers fired their offensive coordinator, their defensive fucking coordinator. 4 seconds to go. I am just, this is just unfucking believable. 4th and 14. And you can't stop the Atlanta Falcons at home. You couldn't stop the Saints at home. You can't stop the Falcons at home. Do me a favor. Get in the playoffs and get the fuck out and not embarrass me any further. Don't embarrass me like this. This is a fucking embarrassment of embarrassments. Disgusting display of football tonight by the Tampa Bay Buccaneers coaching staff. Baker looked like he didn't know what the fuck was going on. His receivers were more discombobulated than his running backs. Defense, no show. No show. Referees can't tell who fucking recovered a fumble all of a sudden. How many games have you watched where fucking fumbles more than that have been determined immediately as the referee hits the fucking pile, pointing? None of that tonight. Two fucking fumbles clearly recovered by the Buccaneers, and the referees give the ball back to Atlanta, calling it a tie. What is this, baseball tie goes to the runner? That's fucking bullshit. So the referees, 20 fucking penalties against Atlanta, still not enough. They still wind up beating the Tampa Bay Buccaneers 29-28 on a last-second field goal. What's this from? Good. There you go. There go the playoffs. There goes the division. There goes Todd Bowles' job, I hope. This fucking coaching staff deserves just to be fucking fired. What the fuck? That is the fucking disgusting display of football I've ever seen. A team that missed two-point conversions still beat you. They had 20 fucking penalties. 20 penalties for almost 200 fucking yards, and they beat you at home. When you're fighting for a division, you're fighting for the playoffs, you got the fucking Panthers breathing up your ass, and this is the football you put on Thursday night? Disgusting. Absolute disgusting.
During a Monday night game in 1986, Bavaro cemented his status as one of the NFL's toughest players. New York trailed San Francisco 17-0 at halftime. With NFC supremacy at stake, Bavaro carried half the Niners' defense, including Hall of Famer Ronnie Lott, number 42, on his back.
The number one play we put in every year at training camp was that exact play. It was nothing. Threw it over the middle to him, and I remember standing there going, okay, wow, okay, whoa. It really did something to the team, and it really was probably the signature play of the whole football season.
And wouldn't you know it, the second play of the second half is to throw to Mark Bavaro.
Complete to Bavaro, down to the 35, still on his feet to the 30, down to the 25, down to the 20. He's got 4 men on his back and gets down to the 17.
I don't respect anybody in the league more than I ever respected Ronnie Lott. And to see Bavaro dragging Ronnie Lott, it's like, yeah.
Those kinds of things don't happen very often. That was a very inspiring play for our whole team.
Oh, the humanity.
Yeah, that's the Buccaneers offense. The fucking the fucking Hindenburg. Unbelievable display of football. Absolutely horrible. Anyway, guys, like I said, Friday night total turnbuckle talk with TJ wraps up Monday Night Raw, SmackDown, right after it goes off the air, 7 o'clock on the East Coast. No, 10 o'clock on the East Coast, 7 o'clock here. And then Saturday night on Mania, go over there. Me and Joe and a couple other guests will be calling John Cena's last match on Saturday night's main event. I'll be back again on Sunday with a game. Not sure, but I'll just check out the post, hit the like, hit the follow, hit the sub so you don't miss nothing here on the third floor. Hell of a night to come back. What a way to fucking come back. Buccaneers choke. Falcons take them out. Saints take them out. Now they got the Panthers, Dolphins, and Panthers. And sitting at 7-7, and they are now officially in second place. So, great job by the Buccaneers. Really appreciate them. And with all that being said, there's one thing I appreciate more than that, and that's I appreciate you guys for coming here and hanging out and joining in with the third floor. We always appreciate you guys coming in, chilling out, and hanging out with us, man. Nothing like it. And, yeah, like I said, we'll be back Sunday with a game. I'm not sure. We'll probably do 2 games on Sunday, the early game and then the night game. Not sure. I'll look at the schedule, but I'll put something out. And we'll be back again tomorrow night on Rumble only with the Puppet Show. So if you're not on Rumble yet, please do so you can enjoy the Puppet Show. If you are not on Rumble and only on YouTube, when you see the post come up on the YouTube, go into the comment, and there's a free ticket there to get you over to Rumble so you can enjoy the Puppet Show. All that being said, Lockport Angus, Dees Gorilla, Pixelmon, Beagle Dad, Angus, Lockport, Texas Hockey Cards, my man. Appreciate you all coming in and hanging out. And we'll see you in a couple days. And as usual, remember, please be kind for no reason. Love your fellow man. And please enjoy yourself and stay safe and blessed, you and your family, this entire holiday season. It is stressful, so take it easy, man. Take a breath before you say something that you might not want to say, okay? And mental health is real, more than ever, man. So pay attention to the people you have around you. If you or somebody you know needs some help, I got the answer for you. Just stay tuned. With all that being said, I love you guys. Stay blessed, and we'll see you in a couple days.
been in a cockpit before?
No, sir, I've never been up in a plane before.
You ever seen a grown man naked?
I am not an animal. I am a human being.
Cocaine and hookers, my friend.
He's looking at you, kid.